Hello, this is James. Just wanted to talk in this video about how I resolved upgrading to Windows 10 21H1 and my experience with that. And I guess this video applies if you're trying to even upgrade to Windows 10 20H2. So hopefully I can help with that, especially for those of you who are getting like a black screen with the white cursor. So yeah, I'll just jump right in here. I appreciate your time listening, and yeah, this isn't meant to be, to obviously diagnose every possible situation, but this is just what worked for me, kind of what I went through to get there. So everything was going fine. I was on 1909. Actually, I was already on 20H2, and then they had a future update for that. So I saw that in updates. I tried updating that. I have a Samsung notebook, and so checked that in the Windows updates. The first time I tried to run it, I got the error 0x800706BE. So then I kind of researched that. It would download, then in Windows Update it says pending restart, and then it restarts to a black screen with just the mouse cursor. So I hard rebooted a couple times. And then finally, it would get me to the login screen. I'd log back in. It said the update failed. So I tried a couple troubleshooting steps. I found online, disabled all my antivirus stuff, updated my Intel and NVIDIA graphics drivers, made sure everything else was up to date, and then retried the update. Again, same issue. It failed. So it'd get to like 20%. And then sometimes it would stop there. Other times it would download fully to 100%, and then it'd say pending restart, but each time, just failed. So I made sure everything was unplugged from the PC. I ran chkdsk. It said it fixed files. The first time I ran chkdsk, I found out that I had to restart first to run it. I ran sfc/scannow. It fixed corrupted files. I tried the update again. It didn't work. The 20H2 feature update. But yeah, I'd give messages when I ran like the sfc scannow. Windows resource protection found corrupt files and successfully repaired them. I uninstalled the. So I found out another interesting thing. I found out when I disabled the Intel graphics drivers, the screen would. I wouldn't get the black screen, but then my function keys to adjust the brightness didn't work. So I was like, well, obviously something's going on with the graphics drivers. Either I'm not installing the right ones. So I uninstalled those and then restarted, and then they weren't, because normally when you uninstall them in Device Manager, they just reappear when you restart the PC, but they weren't reinstalling themselves. So something was getting messed up. So I was like, well, I had the option to upgrade to 21H1 right there. So this has been going on for the last week or so. I've been just kind of messing around with it after work. So yeah, I was like, maybe I should just try jumping straight to 21H1 instead of messing with the 20H2 update. So I tried that. A couple other things I tried here. I ran netstop, WUAU serve, netstop crypt service, netstop bits, netstop MSI servers, and then I renamed it, and then I restarted those. I didn't have an option for Windows Troubleshooter updates, so I basically had to do that on my own. I went to Windows Software Distribution Download and cleared the contents there except one folder that wouldn't delete because it was in use. And these are all things that online articles basically suggested or that I thought of. Another time when I tried to reinstall the Intel graphics driver, it said Intel stated there were issues with the current drivers, so it repaired them by uninstalling and reinstalling them. Made sure I had the current driver versions. Then another Windows update appeared that said Windows Malicious Software Tool x64 version 5.91 KB 890830. It looks like that one went through. This is where things started to get interesting. So when I tried to jump to 21H1, it booted, same thing, to the black screen with the cursor, but this time what happened was, normally you can just either boot into safe mode with networking, or if you hard reboot 3 times, you can just sign in. It basically, I believe it rolls back the failed Windows updates. But this time what happened, it booted to the black screen with the cursor, and it kept saying diagnosing PC and automatic repair, but I couldn't boot into safe mode or anything, because apparently somehow I lost admin rights when I tried to jump to 21H1. So that was frustrating. I kept hard rebooting, and it didn't work as normal. It just said diagnosing your PC and automatic repair. And then when I tried booting into safe mode, it said I wasn't an administrator, and so that was frustrating. So I didn't know what to do. So the next thing I did was I basically realized, I searched all around online. I basically realized I had to boot from a USB drive. So I downloaded the install media from the Microsoft website and got the error 0x800-42405-0xa001b. So apparently I had to clean my 32 gigabyte USB flash drive. So I ran diskpart, list disk, select disk 1, clean, and then I had to format the drive as USB NTFS. Then when I tried to, to do that, I tried to format it through File Explorer, and it wouldn't let me do that. It said it could not format the drive. I tried doing it through command prompt by doing convert, and this was drive D, so I do convert D :/fs:\NTFS, and I got an error that said convert is not available for raw drive. So then I researched that, and then I ran format D :/fs:\NTFS, and I got an error that said insert new disk for drive D, and press enter when ready. The type of the file system is raw. The new file system is NTFS. Cannot determine the number of sectors on this volume format failed. So, and I kept getting, and I ran chkdsk /f, and I got the type of the file system is raw. Chkdisk is not available for raw drives. I tried running the media install tool again, and it said I can't find the USB drive. So I downloaded the AOMEI partition assistant and formatted the USB drive to drive E, and then finally the media install tool downloaded and finished, so Windows finally downloaded onto the USB flash drive. And then I just plugged that in and booted from that, installed Windows, and then I used diskpart to delete unnecessary partitions. For some reason there was like 6 partitions on my computer, so I deleted those through the diskpart, list disk, select disk, list, select, delete, override. Because delete partition itself wasn't working, I had to do delete partition override. And then finally Windows installed, then finally I restored from a Norton backup, and finally everything's working. So yeah, that was it's been a fun week trying to just navigate through everything here and figure out what was wrong with my computer. I'll probably never buy an HDD again. I'll probably stick with the SSDs just because they're so much faster. Like, I have another PC, a Dell Latitude, and just with the SSD it's so much faster. So anyways, that's kind of the steps I went through. I thank you for listening. Hopefully my goal of this video is just to be able to help someone who's maybe also having that black screen with the cursor, and I just hope this helps someone upgrade to 21H1, and those are my steps and how I did it. So hopefully this can save you some time instead of banging your head against the wall and all the research, online. There's so much information out there. So hopefully this helps one, and you have a great day. Okay, and check out some of the other videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.